Trust the data, trust the science, trust the doctors, right? Isn't that what I keep hearing from all you eggheads? Let me give you a brief history of the novel coronavirus that you're so scared of that you'll pump a non-FDA approved chemical into your body and then parade your beta ass through public like you did something good for humanity, patting yourself on the back. Also, here's a lesson in how to go to Facebook jail. First, they said it came from eating bats. Didn't. Then they said it doesn't spread from person to person. Does. Then they said you don't have to wear a mask. Then they said 14 days to slow the spread and flatten the curve. Then they said you do need to wear a mask. Then they said it's only carried in droplets. Then they said it's airborne. Then they said Walmart and Home Depot are okay, but church is not. Then they said it won't spread during protests, but it will spread during rallies. Then they said don't trust Trump's vaccine. Then they said that natural immunity doesn't last. Then they said you got to trust Biden's vaccine. Then they said if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. They said if you're vaccinated, you won't spread COVID. Then they said vaccinated people can catch COVID, but we're not counting those. Then they said you have to wear a mask again because you can spread it. What are they going to say tomorrow, and why should I believe them? Getting vaccinated is not a duty, folks. It's not your duty. You don't owe it to anybody, especially when the vaccine isn't FDA approved and reports of vaccine injuries are being dismissed without investigation and being shut down by the so-called fact checkers. It will never be a duty because we already have the right to our freedom. I don't owe you anything. The whole get vaccinated shtick is based on bad data, and if you'll remember, stats change. 90% protection against catching the COVID virus with no side effects. That's the first claim. But if that was true, that'd be a good idea, but it doesn't add up, does it? Because the claim is false. It doesn't prevent you from catching the virus. It doesn't prevent you from spreading the virus. The only claim left is that it helps you keep from dying from the virus, and they aren't even keeping track of that statistic. So what are they going to say tomorrow? The experts are striking out with so much regularity, you'll forgive me if I skip this next inning's worth of vaccine strikeouts and go have myself a beer. Let me tell you who the real victims of COVID are. Truth, freedom, business owners, employees, school children, the rule of law. I could go on. Let me give you some bullet points, folks. Let me just tell you the terms they're using. Quarantine. Quarantines are for the sick, not the healthy. Lockdowns. Lockdowns are what penitentiaries do to prisoners. Social distancing. It's antisocial and it's about control. To say safer at home, that's isolation and it fosters depression, anxiety, and Howard Hughes syndrome. Essential business or worker, all businesses are workers are essential, and the government deciding what and who are essential is called tyranny. New normal. There's nothing freaking normal about any of this. Walmart and Home Depot are safe, but small businesses and dentist offices and churches are not. Come on. Takeout, delivery, and fast food are exempt from contamination. Stop acting like a fool. You're going to force a face mask on another person? That's about control. You literally have no right to do that to me or anybody else. Curfews are a tool of tyranny. Liberty lost is never relinquished without a fight, folks. These stats are all over the place. You nitpick what you want, but here's what we do know. It's a 99.7% survival rate. 50% of the 0.3% that it kills are over the age of 78 years. And 78 is the national mortality rate in the USA. Locking down a nation for a virus with a 99.7% survival rate is unprecedented in history. We didn't treat the flu like this. We don't treat herpes like this. We didn't treat AIDS like this. Nothing has ever been treated like this because it's about control and it's about power and it's about money. They want to weaken the American citizen. They want to weaken the American economy. They want to weaken us so that we have to become globalists. While the Chinese sit back and laugh, our southern borders are wide open. If they gave a shit about our health, they would close the damn border. It's a joke, people, and you are the punchline. At what point in time are we going to stop wiping our rear ends with the Constitution and the Bill of Rights? That is enough. It's enough, and by God, it's enough. Shut me down, close me out, silence me, cancel me, whatever you got to do, but by God, know that I went out saying it's enough. I love you. God bless you. There's your poke. There's your poke. There's your jab right there. Only difference is it won't make your fucking face fall off.